Hello guys, welcome back to another video of me, Super7, and today my friends, we are doing something a little bit different. We are going to be having a look at what I've been up to and where have I been, because recently I've not been making videos and there's many reasons. I mean, literally I'm getting fed up with singing the same tune. Oh, look at me, I've not made videos, not being live, not done anything, literally. It's mad. I know. Every single time that you watch a video, it's always I'm back or this is it, and then like 2 minutes later I'm gone. So today I'm not saying I'm back, and I'm not saying anything else. I'm just fed up with saying that. So today instead, I'm just going to show you why I haven't been making videos, and the main reason is because, well, I took on my old project of making a Minecraft server again for the 50th time. And I decided I wanted to make a minigames hub or a minigames server, and in doing so I took a lot of time away from YouTube. And also another thing is just my mental health as well. That's also got in the way of a lot of things. Now, if you guys don't know, the world is a crazy place right now. Definitely don't want to go into it, but it has been difficult. I'm not gonna lie, every single day is very difficult because obviously we're in a national lockdown, and there's not a lot that you can do. It is honestly so boring. I've managed to fall behind in so much, and one of those things was my sleeping pattern, which affected that so badly. But as I said, we won't focus on that too much in today's video. I just thought I'd bring that up for you guys, just that you did know it's not just the fact that I'm making these things. There are other things behind it. But anyways, without any further ado, I want to show you guys what my main focus of the minigame server is. Now, you can actually rank up on this server, so if we do /ranks, then I can show you every single available level. This actually uses a Call of Duty system, or XP system. This is using, I think it's either the Cold War system, or this is actually using the Black Ops 3. I think I may have tinkered it here and there, changed it about, because I didn't want the XP to be too easy, and I also didn't want it to be too hard. So that's why you could see, like here for example, 0 XP is level 1. Well, that's obvious, you know, everybody starts at level 1. You wouldn't start at a no level. I guess level 1 is no level, but there you go. 2500 XP will be level 2, and so on and so on. Now, there are obviously minigames, and you've got zombies, and also over here we have some games. We have so far only TNT Run, OITC, and Spleg. There are a few issues with Spleg at the moment that I am trying to sort out. It actually comes down to the developer of the plugin. I've actually spoke to him, tried to sort of get it fixed. What it is there is an issue at the moment when if you join a Spleg arena and then come back out and finish the game of Spleg, if you go into OITC, you actually become invulnerable. And the reason why is because this plugin here tries to sort of make you invulnerable to projectiles. And therefore, when you're in OITC, which obviously uses arrows, besides the wooden sword which can kill you, you're invulnerable to the arrows because the projectiles just doesn't end on here and it just carries over. So this can actually in fact make a player very much invincible to every single attack besides the wooden sword, which is kind of sad. Now we also have TNT Run, which is a new thing for me because a lot of people always used to ask, can you get TNT Run on minigames back in the day when I used to have an old server? And yeah, I didn't do it until now, and honestly it is pretty damn fun. A lot of these games are still underway and still being cooked up, and obviously, as I said, have bugs, and I'm just trying to get hold of the developers at the moment to try and get that sorted. So yeah, that's one of the things. We also have some original maps in here. We have Synergy. This is a map that was originally made by a friend of mine called Troller in Motion, aka Mr. Flimflammer. Now, this actually isn't exactly how he built it, because all of the old files for the original Fudgecraft are gone. So what I did is I just sort of rebuilt it with the same template in mind. It is fairly different, but it is basically the same concept. Also, we have Nuketown. This is actually a map that I sourced off of the internet, and then I actually did a lot of modifications to it to make it work and make it look nicer, and that is a really nice one. Then we have airships. This was a blimp that was taken off of the internet and then also sourced up, and just it looks absolutely beautiful. We also have TNT Run, which apparently has no maps, but there are actually, I think there's either one or two at the moment. But what I'm hoping for is when the mini games do actually drop, or when the mini game server does drop, there will be at least 3 maps for each game mode. So we're going to start with these. We're also going to have seasons, which we'll be talking about sooner or later. Seasons, as you can see above me right now, there's a little bar. This is season 1. It's live now. Let's get leveling. It's not actually live, that's just me testing around with the boss bar, but obviously that is going to be the message that people will be able to see through the seasons. And also, we obviously have Spleg, we've got Lucky Stars and Pokeballs. I'm sure you guys want to go and have a little look at these, so let's have a little look. I can't show you all of the maps in today's video because I don't really want to ruin it for you guys, for those of you who can play it, and also because when the actual server releases, I want to be able to record this and show you guys, you know. I want to be able to record it and I want it to be like a first time experience. But as you can see, Lucky Stars isn't going to start because we need at least 2 people in here to play, but it is a unicorn, obviously. You know, my girlfriend right there, unicorn with stars, pretty awesome. But yeah, so that is really cool, and honestly this mode is very fun. It's just a shame that obviously it has that bug at the moment where it is a bit like, you know, people are invincible, which we don't want that. So yeah, another thing we do have is cosmetics. At the moment, to get cosmetics on the Fudgecraft server, you actually open up chests on the main hub section. So if you go to the hub, let's go to hub like this with /hub. This is the main section for the server, and this is where people can actually open up the cosmetic chest. They can click that and it will open up and give them stuff. This actually is going to be changing soon, and a lot of people will be reset in terms of what they have actually acquired out of these chests, because this cosmetics will actually move away from the hub and move specifically over on to minigames. And obviously that will bring me on to the seasons, as that will be a feature in the seasons which I'll be showing you fairly soon. But anyways, let's go ahead and get back to minigames like so. So yeah, obviously it takes you here. Welcome to the server. There's a lot of things that you might be looking at and thinking, what the heck? These are obviously not very well tuned. And you can see that there's a lot of things that need to be updated. Don't worry, obviously, as I said before, this is all still very much a work in progress. And obviously I am going to make sure that this is 100% bug free before I release it. You can also see on my scoreboard I have a level 7. And it also says my current XP is 89,487, but underneath it, it says I am only required XP of 6,400. This is actually because I don't have auto rank up on, which is this. This is a command that you're probably going to be able to have access to when the server actually releases. However, I want to make this automatic so that you guys don't actually have to do this each time that you join the server. But if we do this, this will actually now start to level me up. At the moment, the leveling system is pretty damn cool in how it works. I mean, it levels you up and it broadcasts it to chat. This could get a bit spammy with the current system, but I do have some fixes for it. And obviously you can see how it actually works here, because you can see all my permission nodes and how it works, and obviously all the back bits, like there for example, it unsets me for G, which then allows me to go up to the next one, and then it removes the suffix and adds the suffix, and then that obviously goes into tab, which is awesome, and then it also goes in my scoreboard, so pretty cool. We're also going to go ahead and turn that back off, because I obviously don't want to rank up too fast here, and also I don't want to spam my own chat, even though there's no one on the server. Literally, no one's on the server, no one will be for a bit, because the server is still very much in development. But if we go to this is the main focus. For me, myself, this is the main focus of the entire minigame server, and that is zombies. Now, zombies has always been one of my favorite sci-fi things, you know, I love zombies. Zombies has always been my thing. Not a lot of great zombie movies out there for me personally, but this is honestly one of my favorite genres, and I like The Walking Dead and things like that. So honestly, this is my favorite thing to have on a server, and it is exactly the same as Call of Duty Zombies. You have perk machines, you start on level 1, you fight endless waves of the undead, and today, my friends, for those of you who haven't been lucky enough to test this with me, then you are going to get a first look at the launch map, Planet_Der Toten, which is actually Planet of the Dead. And yeah, and also when this map does, or when this minigame server does release, we also have some bonus maps. These are Nakter and Toten and Nuketown. I need to change that from 0 of 8 because I only want lobbies of 4 players. But yeah, obviously Nuketown was a great zombies map back on Black Ops 2. We also had Nakter and Toten, the OG zombies map from World at War. Absolutely awesome. So yeah, that is really, really cool. Those maps are literally just there as bonus maps for people to play if they get bored. But yeah, we don't plan to like bring too many of the Call of Duty sided maps onto the server because we want to bring a lot more unique content to the server rather than sourcing it from other games. If that's it, you know, we want to tell our own narrative, which is why it says over here, our story. So this is where obviously our maps will be, and where I spoke about seasons, that is when the maps are going to release. So on season 1, we're going to have a brand new map which will be releasing, and you'll be able to join that. And then season 2 and so on, we will see new maps, and we will also have Easter eggs, which is going to be awesome. Now, as you can see, when you join the game, you do see the scoreboard that says that I'm a level 9 Super Fudge 207. I mean, I think I should be a level 100 Super Fudge 207 Prestige Master. Prestige is actually something I would like to talk about. That is something I would like to add to the server eventually. I'm not sure how I'm going to go about doing it, but it is definitely something I would be fairly interested to add. I know there are plugins out there for prestiging, so that could be a thing that I add in the future. But as for now, it is just level 1 to level 55, but that will be will change in the far future. We also will have something called a level pass, which, where I was talking about the cosmetics won't be obtainable from chests anymore. The cosmetics will actually be inside of the level pass. Now, it is a bit like a battle pass, however, I don't really plan to release one every new season. You know, I want to give people a chance to actually get the different cosmetics each time, so that's why I'm going to just have that as it is. Also, we are using a custom texture pack. This is something at the moment, as it stands, you have to go and download, so you have to go out of your way to download it, which is pretty easy for some people, but for some people obviously might come across as quite a difficult task. So there is going to be an implementation of a way that you can do just like Hypixel does with their texture packs, where you can just press yes and then it automatically adds it to the game. That will eventually come for this texture pack. You do not need to use any like Optifine or anything to be able to see the textures. As of right now, also, I'm working along with the developer for Zombies, which is the plugin that we actually use. So it is a public plugin that if you guys have a server, you know, you're more than welcome to go and download the plugin and get yourselves the plugin and make your own maps, you know. But this is going to be our own narrative. So if you want to have the narrative that we have to share, then definitely do start playing this, level up and have some fun with it, because honestly it's going to be worth it. There's going to be a climatic ending. Also, you can see these little lecterns around. I won't show you too much, but Dr. Abigail, you can read those for some narrative. There will also be Easter eggs, as I mentioned before, where you'll be able to do like story stuff, and it'll be absolutely awesome. So yeah, I'm working with the developer of this plugin. We have so much stuff to do yet, but we have a lot of ideas. At the moment, I've helped him stable it out because it was an old plugin. Honestly, this plugin was so old, back as early as version 1.8 of Minecraft. Honestly, it's crazy. And the original dev actually stood down from the project because I think he was really busy, probably with some sort of educational stuff. I'm not really too sure. Can't really go and speak for him in that area. But in the end, actually no, I think I do remember what he mentioned. He said something about doing Minecraft modding. He probably did have some sort of school because he's in America, and I know Americans have crazy amounts of work to produce. So yeah, I'm not saying that we don't, but I definitely know of Americans having a lot to produce, which is absolutely awesome. I'm not going to be leaving the first room because obviously I want you guys to enjoy this and have your own bit of fun with this when you actually see it, because you know, if I spoil the entire map, then you know, you won't want to play. And this is definitely something that I want you guys to enjoy. I want you to grind. Also, when you kill zombies in this mode, you are getting XP. For every zombie kill at the moment, it stands at 100 XP. I do want to ask for the dev to add a different way for it to work. So for example, if you knife a zombie, you get 60 XP, or maybe like 150, I don't know. Every time you survive a round, you get like 250 XP. I don't know, something like that. I would like to talk to the dev about these things in the far future. But for now, yeah, when the release actually happens, it will just be based on kills and how you get XP, which is awesome. But also, I didn't really go into the limitations, did I? So yeah, the limitations on weapons is at the moment they are just sorted by category on what items they use. As you can see right here, I'm using the M1911 and I'm also using the B23R, and as you can see, they both have the same texture. The way it works is like all pistols have one texture, all like LMGs have one texture, all shotguns have one texture, and so on and so on. But in the future, the dev does plan to allow people to actually customize the items for each gun, and as soon as that does come along, I will definitely be talking to somebody who can produce the textures for the correct looking guns, and then we will obviously have those models implemented. I think that's another thing actually, talking about models, I would really like it if we could make these guns 3D, like, because I know a lot of people are doing that now. Like, that's the new standard, whereas before Hypixel were the ones that really like renovated it the way it worked, you know, custom textures and mini games, and it started off with like 2D textures, but a lot of people now are just crazy. They've got all these 3D textures. It's absolutely insane. So yeah, I would definitely like to work towards getting 3D textures in the future, or whatever, or 3D models. That would definitely be very, very cool. But until I can, you know, implement the different items and then talk to somebody about it, it's possibly not going to happen. But definitely something that I would look at down the road. Another thing, we want to come back to seasons. So obviously we spoke about how seasons, each season you'll be able to play new maps. There'll be new maps, not just for zombies, but there'll be new maps for all modes across the board, whether if that be TNT Run or OITC. There will be other new modes being added. One of the modes that I'm looking at the moment is Murder Mysteries. I really want to add Murder Mysteries because I know that Among Us is really, really popular at the moment. I know that Murder Mysteries still lacks a few things that Among Us has, but it'll still be very, very awesome to be able to have Murder Mysteries on the server. Another thing that I thought would be really cool is the lab. Now, I know that's like, oh yeah, but now you're going to be copying the Hive. But the issue is, I don't want to copy the Hive. I would like to change a few things. I don't want to like just copy another server, or what's the point in coming on here, you know what I mean? But I would still like it in the like sort of idea that you can play different mini games within one. That would be cool. Anyways, yeah, that's it, guys. I think we have basically covered everything. So as you can see, I'm absolutely busy with like making this server, and honestly I feel awful that I've not made a single video or gone live, especially every time where I keep saying, oh look, I'm going to be live this time, I'm going to definitely be coming back, and this is it, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I do feel really bad, but I'm glad that I can actually get around to showing you guys this. It's taken me a while as well, because like I mentioned earlier on, and I didn't really want to go too much more into it, but where the mental health side of things are concerned, it really does get in the way, the world that we're living in, and also just the fact that I feel bad that I'm not making videos, because I really do enjoy doing them. You know, it's not a case of I don't enjoy doing them. It's not the case that I'm burned out like other people see it. It's literally just, you know, my mental health gets in the way sometimes, and I'm busy. Like, I'm really busy. But yeah, it seems crazy, because when you look at it, you just think, how can you be busy if you're doing Minecraft? And yeah, you are right, like, some things don't look very busy at all. But the truth is, there is so much behind it. Like, such as you've got to go into config files and modify the config files to do vigorous testing to make sure everything's working. I mean, I've released so many servers in my time of owning servers, and not always have I released a server and it's been 100%, you know, 100% bug free. And that's the problem. As soon as it's not bug free, people like abuse the system, they ruin it, they break it for everyone. And I get it, you know, people just want to have fun, and they will, you know, if somebody sees a way to abuse the system or damage it or something, they will do it. And I don't blame them, you know, because I guess if it's there to be broken, then you could break it. I personally wouldn't go out of my way to break something if I, you know, even if I noticed you could break it, I'd rather try and fix it. That's the way I've always been. But there you go. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for giving me a chance to actually explain what's gone on and where I've been. Really, because that's really the main point here, is just me just explaining where everything's been. But as you can see, my XP's actually climbed up a little bit there. It would climb up a lot more if I was playing properly. Also, you could obviously rank up as you play along. Where it also leveled me up before, and it only gave the broadcast in chat, I want it to come up on the screen so that when you level up, it says level 10, blah blah blah, you've leveled up, congratulations. And also I want it to play a sound, which I can do, and I am going to be doing, because I just think that would be really awesome for people, you know, just be able to level up and things. That would be really, really cool. But anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. Hopefully I can get more videos out in the future that aren't just me either saying I'm back, sorry, or, you know, this is where I've been. Hopefully I can actually get some videos out that you guys are going to watch. I know Minecraft's not fully popular here over on my channel, but I just like Minecraft at the moment because it's very customizable sandbox. You can do whatever you want with it. That's something that I really like about it. It's like an open tool, and it's like a game engine in so many ways, for somebody who doesn't actually know how to code fully. So yeah, it's very nice, it's accessible, and that's the things. Like, I really like Terraria, and I would like to carry on making videos because I know they are so popular over here, Terraria videos on my channel, and it's been crazy the amount of support we've been getting. But also 6k subscribers, I totally forgot for a second there. 6k subscribers, you guys are insane. Do you know we literally hit 6k almost 2 weeks ago, and we've already got nearly 100 subscribers. I've not even uploaded. You guys are insane. But I promise, guys, at some point, I don't know when, and I won't promise this anymore because I'm fed up with promising when, but I promise at some point I will get back on the YouTube grind, hopefully when this server is a little bit more near complete, and then I can obviously make videos with you guys, and it'll be awesome to live stream the server, live stream them onto Twitch again, and just cut up those videos and put them onto YouTube because I love doing all that stuff. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching for the 50th time of trying to end this video, and I'll see you all in my next video. Should I just stand here? I think it'll be like a cool place for people to end the video. Bye! Wait, why am I doing the bye thing? I don't do that anymore. Goodbye, see you later, bye, get out of here, stop watching my video. Go on, smash the dislike button. No, actually, don't smash the dislike button. I need all the likes. I'm one of those people, okay? I need all the likes. Smash every single like that you can, because if you don't, I'm gonna cry. Okay, I'm sorry. Bye-bye, guys. Bye. Have a good time. I'm going now. I promise I'm going. I'm gone.